Last time I talked about how I ended up as the landlord of this multifamily that I live in, how I think it's unethical to buy a single family home just to rent it out, and how I don't profile for rent in an effort to provide affordable housing. I found the response so unsettling. So many people were defending landlords, citing that corporations are the only problem. The majority of single family home rentals are not owned by corporations, so yes, mom and pop landlords buying up single family homes to rent out are contributing to the affordable housing crisis and the destruction of communities. That's how supply and demand works. A lot of people also seem to not understand what profit means, but maybe that's my fault for not specifying maintenance and repairs. But please stop yelling at me that I need to make a profit to pay for maintenance and that I need to charge extra for an emergency fund. First, that is not profit. Profit is revenue minus expenses. Second, why in the world would I make tenants be responsible for my emergency fund? That is my responsibility as a homeowner. I live here too, and I'm the one who has equity. Not everything has to be about money, especially when you have the privilege to be flexible. I don't dislike being a landlord because I don't profit off of it. More like my experience would be different if I were a man. Let's just leave this one at that. And overall, it just gives me a lot of anxiety. I recently had to make a really tough choice to not renew the lease for the granny unit since it's turning into a liability and is long overdue for a major renovation. While necessary, that's still a shitty thing to do to someone who wants to continue living there, so I'm not a good person. More like morally gray. Being a landlord is pretty iffy. I genuinely love living in this house and neighborhood so much, but I do plan to sell one day because this life is just not for me.